Hello everyone, and welcome to the Tombolo Multicultural Variety Show. I'm your host, Michelle Debnath-Canning. This show is all about showcasing international food, art, and culture. And I'm really excited to get started today with some delicious food. So come on and join me. My first interview was at the St. John's Farmers Market with Abisola from Olaf's Kitchen. I was lucky enough to go into that kitchen and watch her make one of her most popular Nigerian dishes. It was a really fun interview, so let's go see how that conversation went. So Abisola, let's talk about your restaurant a little bit. Could you tell me what country or culture that is representing?
Nigeria.
Yeah. Is there a certain part that you grew up in that is representing more so than others?
Yeah, so we have different tribes in Nigeria. So we have the Igbo part, the Hausa part, the Yoruba part. So I'm from the Yoruba part.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm from Osun State in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're bringing the food from that culture
Yes.
into our province.
Into the province.
So that kind of ties into our next question, which is really when you think about the cultural and the culinary impact and the diversity in this province, how do you think you're impacting it?
Yeah, in that aspect, this is like me bringing the whole Nigeria to Canada. Mm-hmm. So by introducing different Nigerian cuisines to the community here. So like, bringing jollof rice to them, like I have a stand here at the farmers market where I sell every Saturday. So people come and, they try different food and they're like, oh, where are you from? And I'll be like, I'm from Nigeria. And they're like, so are these Nigerian meals? And I'll be like, yeah, so how can we try some? I mean, that's a joy. I mean, that gives me joy. It amazes me, like me bringing the whole country, Nigeria, down to Canada, because that is, it's also impactful, right? Mm-hmm. Like people trying our food.
Yeah, so, that's right. And it's a big role you're taking on too. You're coming to a place like St. John's. Yeah. You're representing
the whole Nigeria
in culinary dishes,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So what do you find is your most popular dishes?
I would say jollof rice.
Yeah,
yes.
That's a big one here.
It is.
Yeah. And where can people find you? So you're at the St. John's Farmers Market
yes.
Every
Saturday.
Okay, great.
From 9 to 4 p.m.
From 9 to 4 p.m.
Yes.
And how, if they wanted to do orders, or what is your social media pages that they can also look into?
Yes, so I have a handle on Instagram, Olaf_kitchens. That's my handle on Instagram, so people can order from there. People have been ordering from there, and they can,
they can order directly from the Instagram page.
Yes, from
Great.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Then I also have Facebook page and my phone number, so people do send in orders. So via text.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
on WhatsApp as well.
Yes. And so what's the number that they can contact you at?
So it's 709-986-1476.
Okay, great. So so they can order anything that's available here at the market, or
yes.
do you have a different menu for them to order from?
They can order. Yes, sometimes I do cook in some other kitchens as well during the week. So I just place like an advert, just to let people know that so days I'll be at so kitchen, so you can order. Sometimes people do pre-order. Yeah, so some people order the same day.
Yeah.
So
what's your busiest time usually of the year?
Summer and festive periods. Yeah, especially December, Christmas plus New Year, they are kind of like the busiest for me.
Is it big in Nigerian culture, those festive periods, or do you find it's mostly Newfoundland culture?
It is a big one.
Yeah.
In Nigeria. Those festive periods, they are big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest festivities that you guys celebrate? Christmas,
yes.
Yeah.
That is when everybody come home from different places. I mean, where they're working or maybe where they're residing. Like people come home from abroad, like they travel home just for that period. Yes, to celebrate with their families.
Yeah. Do you find that cooking Nigerian food has kept you connected to your culture, even though you're across the world?
Yes. Like I said earlier, that a lot of people come here on Saturdays, to come and patronize us here, to come and buy from us, and that has really contributed a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the community here, the Nigerian community? Do you find they're one of your largest customers, or do you find that the Newfoundland locals are some of the ones that are really attracted to what it is that you're serving?
Yeah, I would say it's a 50-50 thing. Yeah, we have like plenty Africans, not even Nigerians alone, like Africans now that do patronize us. And we also have the white people too, from Newfoundland land. So especially on Saturdays here in at the farmers markets, I would say like 70-80% of our customers, they are white. Newfoundlanders. Yeah. So it's surprising.
Yeah. I guess people are also becoming just more and more adventurous as the years go by. If you compare, so what year did you come here?
We came here 2015, October precisely.
Yeah. So from even 2015 to 2023, are you seeing a difference or any shift in the culture of trying new things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, compared to, okay, so when we first came, we had limited, like I would say blacks, but now we are growing, and the more we are growing, the more the awareness. So the more people, you know, like they are aware that, oh yeah, so some people are here, they are bringing their culture, you know, like, and the more the demand for the food as well.
That's right. Yes. It's an adventurous attitude that's growing over the years, hey?
Yes, yes. Yeah. So it is growing. I mean, compared to 2015, it is. I mean, there is a significant difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you find differences in the grocery stores from that time from now too, or the local shops?
Yes, like when I got here in 2015, I think we only had like 2 stores. So we had Toya in downtown, and we had Med Tropical. But today we have like maybe I think like 5 or 6 of them now. So that means we are growing. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So there's a little bit more variety to choose from as well, right?
To choose from, yes.
Yeah. So what year did you start this business?
Okay, I started this business in 2012, but not from here. 2012. Okay. So we resided in the UK for 4 years. So we left Nigeria 2012. We got to the UK, and I had this opportunity to cook for a friend of mine. She had a baby, so yeah, they had this baby dedication, and I didn't really have much to give her then. So the only contribution I was able to support her with was the cooking. So I told her, you know what, just let me do the cooking. And she was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, do you know how to cook? I mean, like plenty for plenty people. I said, oh, just, you know what, just try me. Yeah. So I surprised her, and people came en masse to the party, and they had the food, and they were like, who made this food? So that was how I started in the UK. Yeah. And at a point we were about to like opening a restaurant in the UK. That was when we decided to move down to Canada. Wow, that's a drastic change. It is. Yeah. It is. So when we got here, we joined my church here, my local church here, CMFI. There was this event like we had, and I had the opportunity to do some catering, and people had the food, and they were like, whoa. So that was how everything started. Yeah. So people started like telling their friends, their families, oh, there's this lady in town now, she cooks this, and our food is delicious. Yeah. So that was how we started. So that was what was the inspiration behind wanting to open your own food business here? Or I know you started the UK because of the opportunity, but what is the inspiration behind this all? I would say I've always liked cooking right from my childhood. Cooking is like blood that runs in my vein. Yeah. To the extent that if I'm down, like when maybe in my low moods, when I just like, you know, like bump into cooking, and the next thing, just give me maybe few minutes to like an hour, that low mood will go up. Yes, that's definitely. So funny. Hey, there's people who find cooking so stressful, but it is like you find medicine. It de-stressing for you. Seriously, it is like a medicine for me. Yeah. Cooking. So I just like cooking. I think that's my big inspiration. It's like inborn. Yeah. In me. Your face lights up when you talk about it. So when it comes to actually looking at ingredients too, what are you finding some of the challenges, I guess, when it comes to the ingredients, the opening a business here, the marketing, the promotions? What are you finding some of the challenges are? The biggest challenge, like you said, is bringing the food in. So thank God, I mean, like I said earlier, that we have we now have some shops, some stores, African stores like Med Tropical, like Wandebo, like Toya, and other ones that do bring this food in large quantity. So the challenge now is fine, they bring them here, but they get more expensive because they have to like pay for shipping, pay custom duties and other duties as well. And by the time they put these things together, it increases the prices of the goods. So it's a big one for us. Yeah.
It makes it a bit demotivating to get it in large amounts and to have it as well.
Yes, and sometimes some goods, like some ingredients, so they, I think they are not allowed to come into the country. So it's kind of like, how will I put it? Like some of the foods kind of like miss those ingredients.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you mentioned because they're not allowed in the country itself.
Yes.
Because of customs and regulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Well, I mean, you started it and it's been extremely successful. So what year did you say you started it in Canada?
In Canada, 2015.
2015, yeah. So at that time, you started with word of mouth and it just got bigger and bigger.
Yes.
When did you join the market to start selling it?
I only joined the market a few months ago, February precisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I joined the market.
And how do you find that's different? Like, are you
Oh, yes.
increasing?
I mean, it's getting better day by day. Like people are getting to know that there's a Nigerian stand.
Yes.
Yes, there's a Nigerian vendor.
Yeah.
They can come here and like have Nigerian food, something different from the usual, from what they have every day.
Yeah, and it is though, and it's such a variety. Just watching you cook too, and just all the different spices and ingredients that you have. It's not something that we are getting on our day-to-day lives, and it takes a lot of effort and it takes talent. So I really do want to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And showing us your food, and I can't wait to taste it.
I'm sure you're gonna like it. Yes, you're gonna like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Abisola, thank you so much for showing us what we're going to do here today. So do you want to talk about what we're going to be cooking and maybe some of the ingredients?
Sure, yeah. So today we're going to be cooking jollof rice. I don't know if you've heard about Nigerian jollof rice before.
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, that is like a food that brings everybody together.
Yeah.
So there is no party you go in Nigeria that you won't find jollof rice.
Nice.
Yes. There's even a slogan that a party without jollof rice is no party, just to let you know how important jollof rice is in Nigeria. So
how do you spell that?
So it's Jollof.
Jollof. Okay, cool.
Rice.
Yeah, jollof rice. All right, we got this.
So it's life of the party.
Yeah.
So we're going to be making some jollof rice with some plantain. So we call it fried plantain. It's in Yoruba, in Nigeria, it's called dodo.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, those are over there.
yes. So these
Perfect.
ones, yeah, they are the plantain, and we're gonna be making some chicken too. So yeah, that's. what we
Oh,
have
I
so
wanted to ask you. So plantain, bananas. Tell us the difference between those two things. Because
I
you know
would
here,
say
people see the bananas a lot more too,
yes,
right?
Yeah, like people ask me, so what's that? And I'll be like, it's plantain.
Yeah.
It's like big bananas. I think that's like the fancy way I could like describe it.
Yeah.
So they are bigger and they're stronger, kind of.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what are some of these dishes, and where do you usually go out to get them?
So we have some African stores out there in St. John's. We have the One Day Bus store, we have Med's Tropical, and some other places too. So we normally go there to get these ingredients to make the recipes.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us what the first step is. We're
So
just gonna follow
this
you
is,
along.
This is tin tomato. We call it tomato paste.
Nice.
Yes, it's made from tomato. It's thicker than the regular.
Is it like the canned tomato that you're talking about? Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. So this is pepper. It's called some people call it habanero.
Habanero, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is
I think they're shallots.
Shallots,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I know. I think of them as like little onions, and I
yes,
don't
they are
remember
little
the
onions,
names well,
yes,
right?
Yes, but they kind of have this particular flavor, which is different from onions and stronger than onions. So this is some Maggi. We call it Maggi in Nigeria. It's spice. This is curry. This is thyme. This is nutmeg. This is seasoning also. This is salt. That's ginger, and that's the oil.
I love the amount of spices that just go into one dish, right? There's so much thought involved when it comes to making something from so many different cultures. It's awesome. Anyway.
Thank you. So, then this is also bay leaf.
Bay leaves, yeah.
It has this particular scent, a particular aroma that it gives the food. When you use it to boil meat, you use it to cook rice, you use it to cook different things. It has a specific aroma. Yeah.
Do you eat it too once it's cooked?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Some people don't eat it, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Nice.
you want to eat it. Yeah. So.
Okay, great. Let's get cooking.
So we're gonna be starting first by boiling our chicken. So.
And where are you getting your chicken usually? Where are you getting your meat?
So this is the hard chicken. It's different from the soft chicken they sell at Sobeys and other places. So we get this from the African store as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes, from One Day Bus from Med's Tropical. So this combination of ingredients,
Yeah.
by the time they come together and with the stock coming from the chicken,
Yeah.
it gives it its particular, how will I put it, an inviting, like I said,
Yeah.
aroma that you won't want to miss that food.
So it kind of welcomes everyone in because of
Yes.
the inviting aroma.
Yeah.
Makes sense. How often would you have this if you were back in your home country? Because you were saying that jollof rice is really popular
Yes,
for Nigerians.
yes.
Yeah.
So you said how often?
How often? Yeah.
Like I said earlier, like jollof rice is like an everyday thing in homes.
Yeah.
A lot of people eat jollof rice every day.
Yeah.
A lot of people eat it like twice a day. Yeah, just
So
to
it's
let
like
you
the
know.
mashed potatoes here, basically.
Basically, yeah. So like mashed potato is common, very, very common here.
Jollof rice
like,
is a staple.
yes. It's like the signature.
So now, how long are you going to be cooking for?
Like 20, 25 minutes.
20, 25 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.